over how to draw Poppy Playtime, okay? Right off the bat, let's get started. It's going to be Hoppy Hopscotch. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to draw a curve right here for the top of his head. Curve right here for the other side of his head. Okay? So far, so good. Line out, in right there for his cheek. Out, in right here for the other side of his cheek. Okay? And we're going to leave it like that for a second, okay? Now, we're going to go into his eyes first. So the order is going to be all over the place. Line up over here. Curve down on this side, and then curve along the bottom. Curve along the bottom here, and curve along there. Circle. Make the circle a little bit bigger than you think. It's like a little like a coin shape almost, like long circle. Because you're gonna fill in the negative space, and that might, it's always gonna shrink it because the line has a thickness to it. Gonna go over here, same thing. There we go. Gonna go over here on this side, curve for the top of the nose, down, down. Going over here, curve, line over here. Line over here, curve over here. And then we're gonna draw the like the mouth. The mouth is gonna be open, so it's just a curve. Okay, you can draw it in two pieces if you want, or more if you want to take your time getting that shape as good as you can. Curve for the tongue, and then we're gonna fill in this portion, right? I know darkness is a big part of this character design. Having that darkness around there, like kind of in that design is a big part of this stuff, because I guess he's supposed to be spooky or something. And tell me if you like this character or not. By the way, I'm so curious. How do people like this character? Like in the curve right here around the edge. That's why I want to leave that open, because I want to try to trace, trace that shape essentially, or whatever you say, like border that shape as closely, using the other one as a guide. Okay, let's go out right here for the arm. Out right here for the other arm. A little bit more. Line in. Line in. Curve right here. Curve right here. Line right here for his hip. Curve for his leg. Curve for this leg. Curve for the inner leg right here, and curve for this side of the leg. Now, he has a lightning on his chest right here, like a real quick one. Zigzag right there. Another zigzag, and it's hanging from a necklace right there. Okay. Line down all the way, and he's got like a zipper right there, like almost like a onesie sort of thing. Curve over here, very slight line curve, and we're gonna draw his feet. Down. We have the heels. Go over here now. Curve upward, down. Line. Same thing on this side. Line. Let's draw his tail back here while we're at it, because we're kind of on this. Curve in, curve around there. That's his tail. Okay, his hands. So I'm going to teach you an easy way to draw his hands, okay? Curve right there like a nub. Curve right here underneath, like for the palm. Another nub. Another nub. And nub right here on this side. Curve on this side. Okay? and line right there to kind of, make it, united right there. Line down. Same thing. We have the thumb. Nub for the finger. The other finger. Curve around here. Line there. All right. Okay. So let's go to the most important thing about them, right? What do you think that is? The ears. Let's start on the left side over here. Out, pulling out. That one's going to be up. Curve. It's going to get bigger at the end, and it's going to get smaller as it comes toward, the head right there. Line over here, down. Curve right there. That one's going to be slumped over. All right. And it's going to, remember, it's getting smaller as it goes down. Line right here. He needs an inner ear, so we have to kind of draw that inner ear right there. It's going to be a little bit thinner. Line, line. Curve on this side. Line, 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 line. Line over here. So that inner ear has to have like a little bit of some dashes in it right there. Okay, and now we need, what's that? The eyebrow. And over here, another eyebrow. And you're pretty much done. I think we're just going to kind of look around the character here, see if there's anything we missed. And that's kind of mostly it. If you want to draw a thicker line, maybe around the entire border, or you can do a thicker line maybe around just like the lines aiming downward, the bottom of the feet, or curve over here. You can draw just the lower, anything aiming downward. That's another way you can do it. If you don't want to draw a thick line around the entire character. I don't really draw them under the feet, I'll be honest, because I feel like it's going to be not as much light showing. A lot of this stuff is supposed to be like pseudo shadow, but yeah, thank you so much. Please, if you made it to this point, let me know what you thought in the comments. I want to hear what you have to say. How did it go for you? I want you to reach out to me, and also stay here. We're going to start another drawing lesson, okay, right now. So we're going to start another one right now. Let's get started. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.